everyone, Miss Heather here. It is time for some nature fun. And today we are going to make a mud kitchen. What is a mud kitchen, you ask? Well, it is a kitchen that has all the things you have in your kitchen in your house. It has spoons, and it has bowls, and it has ingredients, and it has water, and it has all the fun things that you need to make something special, but you make it all out of mud. So we do not eat the mud pies that we're gonna make today, but we do have a lot of fun making them anyway. So grown-ups, I'm gonna give you a couple tips on how to get ready for this mud kitchen. Step one is you need to make your recipe. Now this is a wonderful literacy building exercise for kids, so let them be really involved in telling you what the ingredients are, what the measurements are. You can talk about math while you do this. For a recipe, I used as my inspiration these recipe cards, which have pictures for the kids. And if you look at any book, any cookbook for kids that you can get at the library, a lot of them have those pictures, which really helps young children in particular follow a recipe. So I used that as my inspiration, and then I created this recipe. This will be the fun part for your kids. You can ask them, do you want to make pie? Do you want to make cookies? Do you want to make pizza? Do you want to make smoothies? Do you want to make muffins? You can make anything out of mud. Encourage them to include the ingredients, the equipment, and what they need to do with the recipe. You can use words like measure, mix, stir, whisk. All of those are wonderful vocabulary builders. Step two is our water station. So you just want to get a bucket of water. It can be any sort of container of water that you like, but you want to fill up a good amount of water because they're going to really enjoy that. You can use these squirt bottles, which make it extra fun when you're playing in the water. Step three, you have your mud station. And for mud, of course, you just need some dirt. I would encourage you just to give them a big spoon. Let them go to an area of your yard that you don't mind them digging up a little bit and have them go to it. So just dig up some dirt and put it in a bowl. Step four are your utensils and your equipment. And you can pull out anything. Everything's washable. Cookie cutters are really fun to make shapes in the mud. I like to use forks and cutlery. These are really nice. They also make lines in the mud. You can use some sort of funnel, tongs. These are really good for building small motor skills. Measuring spoons and a measuring cup, so you can talk about some math. You can talk about fractions. You want to get some toys that they don't mind getting a little muddy if you want to make a mud playground. You're going to want something to put your mud in. You can just use paper plates or bowls. You can also use a pie tin. There's a pie tin over here. Anything really can be a container for the mud. And again, everything is washable. Last but not least, you want to make sure to have lots of paper towels for cleaning up. And you might want to turn on the sprinkler so that they can run through it at the end. All right, so we are ready to mix up our mud, and we are going to make mud muffins today. I have the mud. It's not mud yet, it's only dirt. So how do we make it into mud? That's right. We add some water. Here we go. It's really fun to get in there with all that sensory play. Let the kids get nice and messy and goopy and let them really experience what it feels like. It's getting all goopy and muddy and messy and really fun. I also have some flowers that I got from my garden, and that's going to be a special topping on our muffins. And I got a few rocks also from our garden. And you can use leaves and rocks, any natural materials. Those all can be mixed in with your concoction. And grown-ups, don't be afraid to use big words like concoction. It's a wonderful vocabulary builder. This is definitely a child-led activity, so let them lead the way. They can just play in the water. They can squirt the mud. Or they, there's no right or wrong way to do this. They can spritz. So then you put the mud into your container. So I am making mud muffins. I fill them all up. And then I'm going to add these beautiful flowers on top. Look how beautiful they are. Flowers make everything beautiful. So you take the muffin tin and then you can bake it. And you can bake it in the hot sun for a little bit. It'll dry out and later you can dump them out. We're going to make a mud playground. In order to do that, again, we take our goopy mud, and the kids are going to want to do handprints, of course, maybe even footprints if they're barefoot. So there, we're ready for our playground. Look how much fun they're having in the mud playground. And then you can get all the toys dirty instead of the kids, which is another option for grown-ups for mud play. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a wonderful day. Bye.